Welcome to the Beach House with Mo and Steph. Come on in, pour yourself a drink, and join us out on the deck as we inspire, encourage, and empower one another to live authentic, audacious, above only lives. It's all right here at the Beach House. Welcome to the Beach House.
Welcome.
With Mo and Steph.
We cannot get comfortable right now.
We're trying. We are trying. You know, when you're sitting on a couch,
It's so comfortable.
next thing you know, you want to lay on that couch. So is it possible? Is it possible to do the podcast laying down on the couch?
Can we do that?
You know, we'll be the first to try it.
You're right.
It works though. I think it can work. I can make it work.
Can you make it work?
I can make it work. I can definitely make it work. So, hey, we're here today talking about this amazing thing. You know, I like to get my books. Monique likes to get her books. And I got this book,
We're both on this one.
and I said, yo, girl.
This is one.
I said,
this
you
is a
gotta,
keeper right here.
you gotta get this book. This book is called Queenology from R.C. Blakes Jr. He's a pastor in Louisiana. And Queenology is basically it's a guide to women to show you how to show up as the queen that you are.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, so as soon as I got into this book, I was loving it from day one. You know, he has all daughters from what I understand, and there is a book that is before this one, but you know, basically he has a YouTube channel and everything that I love to listen to, and just kind of gives his fatherly wisdom to young girls and older women too about men. You know, basically he's giving us the cheat code.
He is. He's putting it out there.
I like that. You know, he's talking about, hey, you know, what to look for. How do you know when somebody's playing you? All kinds of
These
things.
are
I
the
mean, he
things
goes
your
over
daddy
it.
should have told you.
Yes, and so he's being the dad to a lot of women.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate that. You appreciate that.
I do.
And so I said, you know, we should talk.
Thank you, R.C.
We should talk about this book today and just, you know, a couple of little highlights and what they mean to us. Because, hey, we're queens. I bought the shirt. Queen Conscious. Bought that from their website. So, yes, I am repping. I am repping the Queenology here.
Oh, my goodness.
I am repping the
Love
Queenology. And I love all the little beads.
like the little
I love
shiny
all the
shine?
little shimmy, shimmy, shine. It's a cool shirt. I like it. So, you know, yeah, if y'all want to send me some more, I will rep them for you.
Wow.
Are you willing to rep them?
I'll rep.
She's
and
willing.
I do rep, actually, because of the fact that with some of my clients, I've referred this book.
Oh, yeah. We refer this book to everybody.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, one of the first things we want to talk about is how queens show up.
Yeah.
How they show up in this world. We have so many, gosh, man. When I talk to people, when I coach people, I talk about this, how we show up, how we are just, how we are viewed. Yeah, how you're viewed, you know. Are you showing up insecure? Are you showing up powerful? Are you showing up fearful? Are you showing up timid? Or are you showing up as someone who knows who she is and owns what she does?
Right. Walking in your God confidence.
I like that. Owns what she does.
Yes.
Because, you know, sometimes we're on the ball, sometimes we're not.
Right.
Can you own that?
That's true.
Can you own the bad with the good?
What is it? The bad, the good, the ugly?
The bad, the good, the ugly. Because when you can do that, then you're going to make the necessary adjustments
Yes.
to get yourself to a higher level. When we're walking in that immaturity. We can be as flawed as heck and stumbling all over the place. And it's like, don't act like you want to tell me nothing.
Right.
I know what I'm doing. I got this. No,
No, you
no,
don't.
girl, you don't.
You got
You
nothing.
don't.
Shut up.
You messed up. You messed up. You know it. Everybody knows it around you.
Yeah.
But can you look at that and say, you know what? I messed up. I need to get this right.
Right. And a point on that though, that's huge that he talks about, but I've always talked about this too, is that you attract to you who you are at that moment.
Oh yes.
That's
Yes.
like flypaper.
Yeah.
Like flypaper.
You're wondering, why do I always get stuck with all these losers?
Well,
Could it be that you are operating in
In
that loser flow?
lutality.
In the
That's not even a word.
The lusality.
The lutality of
The
it all.
losing flow.
Right.
Because we are going to attract what we are at that moment. So if you're walking in doubt, if you're walking in fear, if you're walking in immaturity, that's who you're going to get. If we're hanging out at the clubs all day long, thinking, hey, I'm going to catch me somebody, I'm going to get me somebody. As he always says, you coming in there with your little clothes on, popping that gum.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like,
Right.
who are you going to attract? Who are you going to get? Are you going to get another king, or are you just going to get the little pauper in the area?
Well, you're also going to bring home the trash. You're going to bring
Yeah.
home why are you at the club?
Right.
Like, what do you like? Is the club one of those clubs that it's
What are you
the
going to
Coochie
the-
Club?
what are you going to-
Did I just say that?
You said it, the Coochie Club.
The Coochie Hunt Club. I mean, it's like I'm just coming here for the hookup. It's
Right,
like,
right.
but
It's
you're
like,
bringing it home.
Right.
It's
Are
like
we gonna want
you're
that?
like bringing that into
Your
your
environment.
door. You know what I'm saying? You're opening yourself up to elements
that you
that
don't
you
need.
have no idea are sneaking in, dude.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
And that's huge to think about because you gotta process what you're doing and think way ahead, be proactive of what you are letting in. Because once you open that door,
It's coming
baby,
in.
To
It's
close
coming
it,
in.
to close it is a whole nother ballgame.
Yeah.
And you're letting something into your generations that you don't even know that you opened your door to the generation, and it's just gonna start hitting.
Because as women,
Yeah.
we are naturally
start
wired.
knocking out your
We're
kids.
naturally wired to give.
Yeah.
And so when you're letting anything in, you're already wired to give. You're already wired to be that person for them. And so they're just putting all, what was that? The vampire little movie? They're imprinting on you.
Oh, is that the Vampire Diaries or something like
The
that?
Vampire Diaries and that.
Yeah, they are imprinted
And that
on you.
movie, yeah. Oh gosh, I can't even remember what it was called. What's the name of that movie?
Blade?
What was that movie with Bella?
Oh,
Twilight. Yeah, man, they're imprinting on you. Oh
They are.
gosh, and so it's like you're next thing you know, you're just wanting to please them and wanting to serve them, and they're not worth your time.
They're not ready. They're not ready for
They're
that.
not worth your time. So
Yeah.
we got to watch how we show up as queens. We have to show up as our royalty. We have to show up as people who know what we deserve. Know what we deserve.
Yeah.
And
What are
so,
some of the good points that you got from
again,
the book?
that takes place. Queens, we handle them businesses.
Yes.
Queens handle their business. They know where their money is.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a big
That's a
one.
big one.
That's a big one. Do you know where your money is? Can you account for those dollars? You're out there working
I wonder
hard.
if women are even thinking about investments.
Yeah, you need to be.
That should be on our minds, ladies. Like,
You're out there, you
investments.
have the degrees, you're educated, you're getting these high paying jobs. Even if
Yes.
you're not getting high paying jobs,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. You can still start where you are, but you need to be thinking about making that money work for you.
Yes.
It's good to look good. Yeah, you want to look good.
That's cute.
But if you can't afford those $400 shoes,
Girl, please don't. I look at stuff like that, and
don't do it.
I look at stuff like that. Stuff is like, I'm not here to pay the maker of those shoes or the designer of those shoes their kids' college education.
Right. That's all
If
you're
that
doing.
investment is not
If it's
going
not yielding
to
a return
get
for me,
where I need to be, then I'm gonna have to squash that,
yeah.
right?
I don't even know how many places that I have gone to where I see people, they're living in little tiny studio apartments and they get their hair done, they get their nails done, and you're literally paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars and you don't have a home.
Yeah, like you're investing it
Yeah.
in the wrong
You don't have a home.
area. And the killer is those nails, they pop off. The hair,
They break.
whatever.
You got to keep getting it done. Once you
when
start.
when you have an investment, you have something that keeps growing for your future.
Right.
It keeps, like, if you get a home, now you have equity. So you have equity, you have hidden money. You always have money. You always have a little bank under your house to
I can't get that in my hair.
no. No, or the fake eyelashes.
No.
You can't. I mean, I know this is hitting hard.
It is.
This is hitting areas where,
Because
you're telling
we're,
people to take care of.
we're told
Can you
this.
polish your own nails? You can do that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like we're told by society that we have to look and act a certain way. But who's telling us that? The people who are trying to make money off of us are telling us that.
Yeah. You got to make wise purchases, and that's a queen thing. Making wise
Purchases, watching your money, investing your money. Queens are always money conscious.
Yes.
Always money conscious.
And this is a big one. You don't need a man. You don't need a man paying your bills. Oh, I hit a hard one right there.
Ooh.
I hit a hard one. If you
Not if it costs you your piece.
This is a big one. Okay, Lord, I'm gonna do it.
Take your time with it. Take your time. Take your time.
If you cannot afford where you're at and you're living above your means, correct? And you have a man there that's paying your bills and he's not a husband, you don't need to be there. You need to be, let's say if you're a single woman, you need to be able to handle your I'm sorry, this is a hard. This is what I'm about to go off.
Your shit.
I'm gonna let her say it. This right here, dudes. Let me tell you something, dog. Let me tell you something.
You cannot be in a position where somebody else is
It's
the
controlling
Lord
your life.
over you.
Yes, that's a no. Live in a
If he's
studio
not here,
apartment.
then I can't do this. If he doesn't let me do this, no.
No.
And he's not your husband?
You can't tell me that either if you are. But anyway, but no, on the real.
Yeah.
On the real.
Yeah.
As a single woman, you should be able to take care of you. You know what you need, then you need to make the money or get a better job or whatever it is.
Position
to take
yourself.
Care of you. And you need to, this is huge. You have got to trust your creator to get you. He says, I supply all your
needs according to
my
riches.
Riches.
Not his, not
Not
this guy,
yours.
not this guy that you
Not
met.
not old dude over here. He fine, but he giving me money. It's like, you know what? Keep your stank money. I don't want to deal with it.
It costs too much.
You need the pride and you need to be able to hold your head up that you can provide for you. This is huge. This is huge. That was one of the things when I got a divorce that, I left out with $300 to my name, dude. You hear me? $300 to my name. That's it. Nobody else took care of me. And I drove from, if you live in Southern California, from Disneyland to Azusa. And that's what,
That's
45,
long.
50 minutes,
That's
an
long
hour or
way,
something.
which turns into
every
more in
day.
traffic.
Yeah. Oh, man. To working back and forth as a chef. Tired out my butt, but I worked it. And just to be able to look back at that, and I was living in a bedroom. I was renting
Yeah.
a room from a friend.
But that was what you could afford
That's
at
what I
the
could
time.
afford. That's what I could afford. And I knew, the Lord said He will supply all my needs, and I have to trust. And so He gradually is moving me up, and He just opens doors.
Yeah.
He
But you got to
opens
take the
doors.
step first.
I had to take the step
You gotta
because that
take
was
the
a
step
huge
first.
step for me. Mm-hmm. That was huge. I mean, I had to make a crucial decision.
Because the enemy will tell you, I can't do it without them.
Right. And society. I mean, all the little movies, all the movies are like, these dudes taking care of these chicks on the side or whatever. Or what, you know what I mean? Like, you can't function. And it's just like, it's a lie. It's a lie. I'm here to tell you. And it's just like, now I'm sitting here doing a podcast.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Faithfulness.
so much change from here to here. And it's because I let God guide me through doors and positions also. This is big too, because we're in a time now where a lot of jobs are, eliminating jobs.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are working outside of their degree. You're totally not something that you went to school for and what you're paying back your loans for or whatever. And that's okay. Start at the bottom. You got to start somewhere. You're not going to be there forever.
It's like God's going to advance you.
Everything's temporary.
He's going to advance you.
Yeah, He's going to advance you. And it's temporary because you moved here. Maybe there's somebody here that you need to meet that's going to say, hey, I like your diligence. I like how you handle yourself. I like your queenology, how you come into the room with your confidence and how you treat people,
How you
other
treat
people,
yes.
with respect. And you come in and you uplift other people. You must be good as a manager.
Yeah.
Let me advance you to a manager position. Then you move up to a manager position. Then you start moving up and doors open and you meet other people. And it just changes so much stuff that you don't even know it's paid for you.
Yeah. But it all
Because
starts from that place of just trusting Him and making a move.
And isn't that the eye of the needle?
Yeah.
You're going down the road less traveled.
Yeah.
That's what that
this
is.
this way is easy.
Yeah.
But this way, I don't even see the middle. Let alone the end. I don't see the middle.
No, can't see. Can't even see in the front of my feet.
But that's the one that's going to get you where you need to
the
go.
one.
That's the one that's going to get you where you need to go.
Yeah.
Woo, yeah. Handle your business. Handle your business. Another one thing that he talked about was your court, the people you surround yourself with.
Oh my.
I think that's
That's
perfect to
huge.
segue. That's perfect to segue into this.
Ooh-wee.
Yes. You know, what do they say? You are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around the most.
Yep.
The average of
Yep.
who's your 5? Who's your 5?
Write it down. No, seriously, think this one out and write it down.
Who are my 5 people that I am? These are my people. What are they doing? Because you're going to find that you're all probably doing the same thing.
Same mindset. Same, yeah.
So if you're in a group with people that they just want to party, they just want to look for somebody to take care of them. Let me find me a man who's going to take care of me. That's your group.
That's your group.
That's your group. That's
And
all they're going to
even
do.
If you don't have a group, you see how we talk about books?
This is your 5 people.
These
This
people.
is my 5. This is part of my
these
5.
people- Yeah, it's part of your 5 because what it is they're taking everything, their knowledge that they have and putting it into a nugget.
Yep.
And then they're saying,
And you get
I'm going to
you
share
get to
this
take
with
that
you.
nugget.
This is considered association,
Yes.
right? Podcasts with people who are talking about investing, are talking about,
That's
things
my
that you have an
association.
interest in. That is your association.
Whatever you don't know about.
Anything like that.
Yeah.
So if you don't have like that inner circle, and you're like, I had to like fire all my girls.
And I'm in
you
that
might have
place.
to fire them.
I'm in that place right now. I mean, you're in my circle. I have known you forever.
Since junior high.
And it's like, that's it. That's it. I don't have ever since I moved to Texas, I don't really have a bunch of people that I hang with. But I hang in these. I hang in audio books. I hang in podcasts. I hang with people that are going to teach me something. So that's my court. That's my group.
Right. And one of your books, you should be reading every year, but one of your books should at least be something where you're learning. That's major, because a lot of times we put down books. Once college is over,
Oh yeah.
we're like,
I am
will
never
read
touching
again.
another book
Ever.
again. That's the stupidest thing we could
even
ever do.
Right?
That's
But
the
now,
stupidest thing we
because
could
of
ever do.
audiobooks, man, like I said, turn your car into your classroom.
Your car is your
Turn
university.
your walks into your classroom. Do it every day. Create a healthy habit that you're going to listen to your book, a couple of pages
I'm
going
going
to
to do something to
every
build
day.
myself up. All the people that you're hanging with should be people that empower you to be the best version of yourself.
Yes.
Not the mediocre version of yourself, but the best version of yourself.
And you'll see it. You'll see the change. You'll see the change at work.
Yeah.
You'll see the things that you won't tolerate anymore. You won't tolerate.
You're going to be trying
I call it cheating.
tolerating that drama.
I call it cheating because of the fact that you're cutting stuff short. Like you won't perform to your fullest ability, right?
You start work at 9.
Start making shortcuts.
So you show up at 9:10.
Oh, that makes a difference.
Cut that lunch a little longer than it should be. You're supposed to leave at 5, so you leave at 4:45.
Or you don't get all the work done
Maybe you're sitting there on the phone.
because you're like, this is just a job. I'm just this is your character.
Yeah.
This is it right here. And you're wondering why, okay, but then why this part in my life is not happening? Because see, the discipline area right here, God's he's trusting you here.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I'm going to trust you with this little bit.
Can I
Let
trust
me see
you
if I
with the
can trust you
talents?
with the talents. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? So when you got your paycheck, did you have maybe $20 go to savings? You can automatically have that go out. You don't even see it, but you think it's nothing.
And I know that was one of the
20.
lies that I bought into when I was younger. Is it's like, well, we don't make a lot of money. I can't put any savings away because I had the mindset that if you can't put hundreds of dollars away every month, then what are you doing?
Right.
We're a teacher's salary. I don't have money to put away. But had I done $20, $25, that stuff adds up. Compound interest is a real thing, people.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Yep. And that was the first thing that I set up when I started at the university. When I was going through the divorce, it was the first thing I did when I went into the bank. When I went back into the bank, I was like, okay, I need you to take out $25 out of each paycheck and just throw it into the savings, right? And so just kept doing that year after year after year after year too.
Yeah.
And it just started growing.
It started growing.
And because you need, as a single woman or any woman, okay, I'm not even going to say single, I'm just going to say woman.
A woman,
okay?
Period.
You need to have your own money. I don't care if you're married, you need to have your own money somewhere. Only because what if the tire? What if the blows out, something on the car, something on the kids need something or whatever? You need to be in a pattern of saving. Even if you don't even use the money, you need to be in a pattern of saving because you need to be that example for your children, or you need to be that example for your family. You have to have that. That's a mental thing.
Yeah. I think with that's going back into the finances again, but it's
Yes.
like having that understanding that there's nothing too small.
Yeah, there's not.
Everything matters. Everything matters. There's nothing too small.
No, you can, I mean, even if it's $5.
And, you know, with the people that you surround yourself with, nothing is too small.
And you know what?
Pick the people that have character.
The little bit of savings, it's just if it's like $20 or $10 that you're doing and you're throwing it over there, that helps you with not having an overdraft.
Oh, yeah. And then plus that, you know, you stick that in a Schwab or a Fidelity account. Don't
In a
even think
couple of
about it.
years?
Don't even think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you ever need, I just look at it like it's covering your butt. That's me.
Right. My butt is covered.
My butt is covered. If emergency comes up, I have a little side emergency fund that's there.
That covers my butt.
That covers my butt. It covers my butt. It's very important.
It covers my butt.
For sure.
So we have finances. We have the people that you surround yourself with.
Yes.
And okay, we touched on this one in the beginning, but we're going to talk about it in the right way now.
Okay.
And that is how, get it, girl. That is how we represent ourselves.
Yes.
So the lie is that we have to have the hair, we have to have the nails, we have to have the eyelashes, we gotta have the shoes and blah da 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 da, all that stuff.
And I hate shopping.
That is not accurate.
No.
Do we need to show up as the best version of ourselves? Yes. Yes. Please do not walk into the store with your pajamas and your hair in rollers. Please don't.
Girl, don't go there.
Please do not do that.
Oh my God.
Please
that
do not do that.
is a pet peeve.
Please do not
You just
do
hit
that.
on one.
Oh, I know. It's so bad. It's so bad.
I don't even know when that became right.
I don't even know.
When did that become the fashion statement
Let
of
me
America?
just go into the store in my pajamas, looking toe up.
And that's
Because
one thing.
This
That's
flows into the
Ooh.
associations. This
Yes.
flows into the associations because we're always being watched. I mean, remember my grandmother used to say, you're always being watched by somebody. You never know who's watching you. When you go out of your house, looking toe up in your pajamas,
I'm just going to the store.
that may be the very day that the Lord was about to put you in position with somebody who was able to advance your career to the next level.